All right, hello. Welcome back to the Third Leg Show. It is season 3, episode 14. It's April 19th, 2023. And yeah, how's your week been? I'm not gonna lie, mine was kind of boring.
Uh, it's been all right. I mean, same shit at the gym. A lot of job stuff has been like coming through for me like all at one time. So like I've been having to contemplate that and all that stuff.
That's good.
I don't know. It has been a boring week. I mean, we had like one day where it was like 80 degrees, like enough weather to where your nutsack sticks to the side of your leg or your tits stick to your fucking chest.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, like it was just one day. It was like 83, and then ever since then, I don't think it's been over 70.
Yeah, I think
It's been freezing.
yeah, it got to like close to 80 here, and then just like these past 2 days, it was like 50s, and then today was the 30s, and I think tomorrow it's supposed to go back up, so I'm not happy about that, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, anything else happened in your week?
Uh, Not really. Just crab champions, man. I got lost. I did. Before this, before we started recording this, I did get all of the achievements. Like today was like one of my free days.
Oh,
To where I wasn't like having job interviews or just applying. And so like I just kind of like sat down and just minding my own business. Got all of the weapons done on insane mode. So
hell yeah!
I can finally play the game how I want to, not what I force myself to play.
Yeah, how you want to. Although, in a way, you kind of wanted to play it that way of getting all the achievements.
Oh, I did. 100%. 100%. By the way, real quick, before we dive too far into this, you want to guess the least percentage of players who have completed guns on Nightmare? You want to guess the weapon that is?
Is it? Oh. You see, I want to say it's the crossbow because it didn't look like a lot of
Okay.
fun. But
Yeah, it's poop.
I'm going to go with the starting gun, the auto rifle.
Wrong. Burst pistol.
The burst pistol?
Yeah, 2% of players have
I
that.
don't even think I have that weapon yet.
Jaded is in the 2%.
Jaded?
Yeah, Jaded is in the fucking 2%. We are with a god.
Hell yeah. That's... Damn. I need to play that game a lot more, but I've just been busy with a bunch of other shit. I think the only weapons I have is the rocket launcher, the minigun, the dual pistols, orb launcher, and the cluster launcher, or whatever it is.
Oh, you got all the good
Yeah,
ones.
I have all the good ones. So, I guess I'm done. All right. I'll just get those on Insane, and then I'll be done with the game. I don't need any other weapon. It's fine. But, yeah. So I asked you before we started, but I'm guessing you still haven't watched Mandalorian finale since it was only like an hour
No.
ago. I'll say.
No, like I said, it's just life's been so busy, and it was just nice to kind of like settle down and get back into my shit.
Just be a crab for a day,
What-
you know?
Hell yeah, fucking, I got crabs.
Yeah. It's good. I will say that. No spoilers this week for that. It was just good. A lot of action. And a lot of good, like, just as a lore guy, a lot of like the quiet moments where the characters just talk, it adds a lot to like the show for me. So I really like those parts too. But it was good. One thing I will spoil, because I don't think you don't have Netflix anymore, right?
Yeah, I totally paid for it.
Okay. Well then maybe I won't spoil it, but I will say today Power Rangers Once and Always came out, and I liked it a lot. I mean, it's as goofy as Power Rangers is, but like it definitely like just hits that nostalgia just enough where it's like not too bad. There are some like really kind of cringe moments in there, but kind of expect that from like adults playing a children's show again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I thought it was really nice. They do a lot of like, you know, this is for the Rangers who died and stuff like that, you know, in real life. So it was
We don't want to talk
yeah.
about that right now.
Ooh, it hit a soft spot in my heart when I was watching it. But I would highly recommend just giving it a watch. Hey, you know what? Why don't you get your child to watch it? See if she likes Power Rangers. Let's see.
She does.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way.
She is adamantly against it. I think it's just, I fucking hate you. I don't like Power Rangers. Be like, okay, cool.
But her favorite Power Rangers is which is
Yeah, I don't even know. Ava's at the age where she's like discovering that like the opposite gender is attractive. So like she's like, oh, this person's attractive. This person's attractive. This person's attractive, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, and I wish you good luck as a parent to deal with that. So, but it helps. It kind of helps if you've seen like some of the other seasons of Power Rangers, right? Because there's like little like Easter eggs and stuff like that to it. But it works if all you've seen is Mighty Morphin, in my opinion. So it's definitely worth a watch, especially if any of you guys like Power Rangers. Which Spoon, do you like Power Rangers?
You do.
Yeah, come on now.
You do. You do. Don't lie. Everyone listening, Bailey's parents, if you're listening, I know you guys like Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, it's everybody's childhood at this point because we're all getting old.
There's a lot of women who had a crush on the Pink Ranger. Are you aware of that?
Well, yeah, I'm one of them. I may not be a woman, but she was hot.
Yeah, I am every woman.
No, I didn't know that, but I could see it. Yeah, I know you don't listen to the Ned's podcast anymore, but there's a lot of like things when you like listen to like old kids TV shows and realize like a lot of girls had crushes on the girls in the shows, and it's like, I mean, I was right there with you, so I don't see a problem with it. It's just,
I guess we didn't talk about that on here.
Yeah.
No, so Ned's Declassified podcast. If Ned was cut out of it, I'm in. 100% I'm in. Devin, whatever the fuck his name is, he's a little fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm leaving him alone with house plants. He's a little weird.
They're all a little weird, but like,
yes, he is in a league of his own. Like, I get it. They're all actors. They're all going to be like narcissistic to a pretty alarming degree.
Yeah.
But Mose and Cookie are human. Ned is, I don't know,
they're
dude.
more grounded than Ned is. So
yes.
Oh man, I was listening today, and they got into some really, again, like they always seem to like go straight back into like two topics. Either it's like love, or it's poop. They always go back, and like you can agree, they always go back into one of those two topics. So, and their most recent one was about the episode called like crushes. So it was all just like them trying to give relationship advice and stuff like that. So it was an interesting listen to that. So, but it's weird.
I'm sure it's totally sound, everyday, usable advice.
Yeah, learn it. I'm more just listening to this as more to get the Mose lore at this point, because she keeps every episode some wild.
I haven't forgot about you, baby.
Every episode, there's just a wild thing she says that's like, yeah, I did this in the past and this, and like this happened to me, and I'm like, it takes you for a trip. Like, it is wild at points, but yeah, it's weird. It's definitely it's hard to listen to, I will say. The worst part about listening to it today, by the way, I just got the Google Buds Pro earbuds, which,
do you like those?
I literally just got them today, and so far I love them. Unlike the A series, which was the ones before these actually last throughout my entire day of work, so I don't have to like put one in only and then switch it out halfway through the day for the other one because like the one died. So I'm able to put both of them in, and they have noise canceling, which I've never experienced.
Oh, game changer!
I've never experienced noise canceling with earbuds. I've experienced them with headphones.
Yeah.
I kind of expect them to like be standard for them now, but like earbuds, that was totally different.
Fucking beautiful.
So it was really awkward when all I could hear was complete silence, and then those three talking in a warehouse working on my own. It was kind of creepy because it was, I have it on pretty loud, so it was like just them blasting in my ear, just silent otherwise. But I love these so far. If you have a Google phone, highly recommend it. I don't know how well they work on other like iPhones and stuff like that, but I heard they're good on Android. So, if you're not part of the Apple cult, give these a shot. I love them a lot. But it's just weird to listen to them. All right, I'm gonna jump around a lot between like gaming and Utah news, so bear with me. But I'm gonna start this one off with something that we both love, which is Harry Potter. Well,
Moe's.
well, I was gonna say mostly love Harry Potter. I still need to read the books, watch the movies, and do all that stuff. But gaming wise, I'm just gonna put this. That's a really long fucking link, but I'm gonna put this link in there for you. They're coming out with a Quidditch game.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, Harry Potter's Quidditch game announced explains the absence of it from Hogwarts Legacy. So they've been working on a Quidditch Champions game, which is currently right now limited playtest signups. I've already signed up. You know, not to flex or whatever people say these days.
Yeah. I'm signed up.
There you go. It was
that simple.
It was kind of confusing. When you signed up, did it tell you that you signed up?
No,
yeah.
It's just an empty thing that I've clicked 100 times.
Yeah, and then it'll like bring you to
it'll
bring you to a login page. You log into your like Harry Potter Warner Bros. Login, and then it'll just sign you up. Like it never told me I was signed up, so I was like a little confused. So I might have done it like 6 times, but we'll see. I was too excited to actually read through this thing. So, but from what I can grab from it, it's gonna be I think multiplayer. Fans have long requested Quidditch game and have been working on Unbroken Studios for several years to create a gameplay worthy for their expectations. We are now reaching out to fans and inviting players into Hogwarts Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. My bad. To help us with the phase of building the experience. So you can sign up. Playtest feels a bit like you're being grilled on your Harry Potter and video game knowledge by millennial with a Death Eater tattoo wearing a... What the fuck is all... Okay, that's a lot of just random shit. But, yeah, I guess I'll put the link if you guys want to sign up for it. But the rest of this article kind of just goes into, like, lore of Quidditch. I'm not into that yet, so... But, yeah. It explains a lot of why it wasn't in Hogwarts Legacy now, so I'm down to play a fake sport in a video game.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, I'm about to shoot goo all over the place. Good lord.
Okay.
Dude, tell me you wouldn't play Quidditch if it was real. Tell me. I don't even care if you don't like Harry Potter. Tell me you wouldn't play it. I dare you.
As a person who does not like sports because it requires a lot of working out, and Quidditch being a sport where you practically don't work out because you're just on a vehicle the entire time, I would be into playing it for sure. That sounds like a lot of fun. So
it's like polo but without being a rich twat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, one last thing.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, is this another Harry Potter thing?
This is not Harry Potter.
Oh, real quick, I'm just gonna piggyback. Did you see how wrong people were about the sales of the Hogwarts Legacy game?
No, I didn't.
It outperformed predictions by 250%. Like they already predicted a huge amount, so instantly, as soon as I saw it, went on to Reddit. It's exactly what you thought it was. It was just, oh my god! It was just the world's coming down. It's just like, or people just want to get lost in a world. Hate to tell you.
Yeah, sometimes maybe you don't want to be stuck in a world where, we have to deal with economic and pandemics, so I'm down to play Hogwarts, I still need to finish that game, but we won't talk about that.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Wasn't going to bring that up for you, but I
just got wrapped up in so many other things. I got a fucking Steam Deck. I got the capture card. Like, I got so many things that I got to get to. I keep playing Crab Champions. Fucking
and you got all the job applications to do, so we'll give you a break. Yeah. I just didn't know if we had to mark that onto the list of games Shu did not complete on stream.
It's growing. Pokemon Scarlet's up there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. It's Pokemon related, but maybe I'll find it later. One last thing about gaming stuff that's not Harry Potter related. Which is free DLC update this month coming. Cult of the Lamb is getting a free DLC.
I saw that. Did you also see what else is coming here very quickly?
No.
V Rising content update.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
We are gonna be very busy, aren't we?
Yes.
So let's count everything that's coming up, right? That we're gonna get. Not this is excluding all the $70 shit that's going on, right? We've got Cult of the Lamb. We've got
7 Days to Die modded server.
We just got the mod installed onto the 7 Days to Die server. Now we have V Rising. What up?
Yeah. My pee is rising about all this.
Yes. I'm gonna ignore that comment.
Fuck your puns.
Alright, Cult of the Lamb, V Rising, 7 Days to Die. What else do we have? We got Diablo 4 coming up soon. We've got Tears of the Kingdom, which shouldn't be $70 because it's a Nintendo game, so I'm expecting you to play that too, just saying.
Yeah.
We got the rest of Crab Champions, probably, for the rest of us, since not everyone 100%ed it yet.
I haven't. I'm on a 4-win streak on Nightmare mode. I need one more for that, very tough achievement. That's all I need.
Oh, so what you're saying is after this, you're going straight back.
I'm kind of scared. I already know how my luck's going to work. I'm going to get to 4. I'm going to edge myself and come when I'm not supposed to. And then it's just over. And then I got to do it all over again. Oh, I'm the only one who's been through that. Okay.
Well, you say 4. I know you're talking about 4 rounds, but for me, it's just 4 seconds. So I don't know. what to do with it. Yeah.
It's all 4s in the end.
Yeah. The superior number, just not in China. So, I mean, we got a lot of shit coming up, huh?
Yeah.
And then the heat. And then we're going to have to deal with the heat while we're all gaming. So that's going to be fun.
More gaming news. Are you aware of a VR game called Breachers?
No. I saw someone talking about it in Discord, but I did not look it up.
This is VR Siege.
Is it? Is it on Steam?
This is VR Siege. It is on Steam, and it is a whopping $30. Oh, no. This is VR Siege.
Is everything made out of cardboard in this too?
No. This looks really good, dude. This, you know me. I love shooters. I'm more excited for this shooter than anything else. You can rappel. You can solid up soft walls. You can do all sorts of dumb shit. You can rappel into windows. Dude, this might get got in the coming weeks, and VR Friday might be on its way back.
I don't want to say this in a bad way, but in the trailer on Steam, it shows a house, right?
Yeah.
That looks a lot like the house from that game called Intruders or something like that. Do you remember that? It was a really small game. Let me see if I can find it. But Intruder is what it's called. Let me see if I can pull it up. If I can spell, that would be nice. Let's put Intruder.
Intruder. That's the old Alaskan pipeline if I've ever heard of it.
So General Sam played this game, and there's one point where there's a house.
Yeah.
So I was very confused. They looked very similar, but I mean, I really need to get a VR headset really badly so I can try Breachers too. So I mean, I guess we have this coming up too, huh?
Well, this is already here. This might be here a little bit sooner than people think. I am fucking pumped for this.
I'd be down to watch this. My motion sickness won't be, but I'm down to watch it. Oh, we also have Counter-Strike 2 to play together.
Yeah.
I didn't make that deal. You did. Just saying.
Yeah. It's free, though, so can't really argue with that.
Yeah, I'll have to play it on an alternate account, but it'll be fine.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Mr.
That's
Mr.
right.
Backband over here can't do it on his main account.
That's right.
Speaking of which, so there's a pro player that got banned from the game and everything because he was cheating in a tournament, right? Valve sent him a key to play Counter-Strike 2, and when he tried to play it, he's still VAC banned. He can't play it, so it was a complete just fuck you to this guy to give it to him, which I thought it was props to Steam or props to Valve for doing that. That's just funny. So okay, I have a couple more things and then we can get into some other stuff. But first off, have you ever heard of Mud Rain?
Is this what you get after eating Popeyes?
This is like weather I'm talking about.
No.
Okay, so apparently, all this rain that we've been getting hasn't really helped with all the dust in the air. Cause so we've had high winds these past couple of days, and then it just rained yesterday, which means all that like dust and dirt in the air fell back down with all the rain. So if you go anywhere in Utah right now, just all the cars are just covered in mud. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, of just like driving home with like my wipers on, and it was just smearing shit like all over my windshield. So that's just the thing of just watch out for that. It just happened yesterday. It was just really bizarre. I thought it was just really bad pollution, which I guess it kind of is. So, but it was wild just driving and then realizing I can't see anymore. So, but yeah. Okay. Sorry, small little tangent. Back into like gaming news and stuff. This one's kind of sad, but did you hear that the voice actor for James Meowth and Professor Oak is retiring? One person.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to hit me with sadder news. This is fine.
Yeah.
Still alive, we're good.
He's retiring due to cancer. So I'm sorry. I was trying to speak. I was trying to get the rest of it out, and I just didn't want to interrupt you. So that's my bad on that one.
He's not dead yet.
No, he's not.
There's still silver linings. Silver linings.
This is just kind of a sad thing, just like honor this guy who entertained us as a childhood, because he was in a lot more than just that. He was also in Yu-Gi-Oh, Kirby, Sonic X. He was in One Piece and like a shit ton of other things. He was also in Pokemon Snap and stuff like that. So he was all over the place. So, but yeah, he's retiring from the anime after 25 years due to an advanced form of throat cancer. So, just good lucks to him, I guess. But I just thought it was sad. And on to weirder news now, just so we can get through that news. Did you hear the Red Cross was doing a challenge with gamers?
I don't like this headline. What's up?
So you know what the Red Cross is, right? Yeah. I'm gonna assume everyone here is adults and knows what it is. So they did a little like partnership with Twitch and like a couple of gaming companies to set a set of rules for gamers to follow. And it was pretty much they challenged gamers to not commit war crimes in video games, which after reading this article, it makes a lot more sense of why I was seeing a lot of people play Fortnite the other day on Twitch. So they created their own Fortnite mode to help communicate what those rules are. This was also in other games.
What?
Yeah, it gets weirder. This is in other games, including PUBG. Obviously Fortnite.
People play that game? That's the biggest war crime here.
People still play that game. It was also in Warzone, Siege, and Escape from Tarkov. So it was.
Why did the Russians stop?
Yeah.
I instantly don't fucking care about this. The Tarkov people were in on this. The only people really doing war crimes right now.
I don't know how far into the people who made the games they went to. I know at least Fortnite was a part of this. Maybe these other ones were just games that they were targeting like those streamers to play or something like that. So, but these were all the games that they included in this article. So we'll go from that. It was, so play by the rules. And so these were the rules of the event. So there are 4 rules. No thirsting. Don't shoot downed or unresponsive enemies. 2 was no targeting non-violent NPCs. 3 was no targeting civilian buildings. And 4 was use medkits on everyone. Literally everyone. So, apparently this is a thing they've done in the past as well. Back in 2017, where they hosted an event in an Arma 3 DLC called Law of War, which pretty much gamers, everyone put down their weapons. They didn't have any weapons, and they worked as humanitarian workers in the game in this DLC. So I guess that's something as well. Although,
this just feels you.
Yeah, I guess all of this was for like. I'm giving you all of this. Just sounds like they did this for like donation stuff,
Which is fine.
Yeah, because the DLC that they did in 2017 for Arma 3 raised a total of $176,667, which was donated to the ICRC. So, I mean, it's something. I just thought it was weird,
I'm on the cringe side. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I think it's for a good thing, but poorly executed. So
Horribly.
Yeah, it's a little weird for sure. Some notable people that I can think of that was part of this was the Tarkov streamer Gingy. I don't know if you remember her. I think
instantly. No.
Yeah. Tarek.
Sorry, it was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
It was just a bunch of popular streamers that were part of it. So that's all I'll go with.
Who else? Who was the biggest one in your opinion? Is there anyone you actually know?
No one that I know personally, right? But like, there's a streamer that I watch called Tarek. He was a ex Counter-Strike pro turned into like a Valorant content streamer and stuff like that. So I watched him not very regularly, but enough to be like, I know who he is and I know his content and stuff like that. Where I think they targeted him mostly because he can like on tournament nights and stuff like that for like Valorant. He always watches the games with his chat and stuff on stream.
Watch along.
Yeah. He gets to like 100K viewers, literally not even playing the game, just watching people play it because he understands the game. He's good at like analyzing like the players and stuff like that, so he can give his own like in a way like pro response, right?
Get your nut any way you can.
Yeah. Man. So
you can ban me, but I'm still gonna squeeze hog. Sorry, dude. I'm just having a good day. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. Is it the pre-workout? I'm guessing.
No, Wednesdays are usually the days off. So whenever we do a vodcast again, I'm gonna have to get a good Wednesday pump, so I look way bigger than I actually am.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that. I'll be happy to watch that happen.
Nope. I'm not gonna. No. I'm not filming myself working out. I'll just make sure I work out so I don't look as much of a fat slob.
That was the plan, Shoo. No.
Eat this cheeseburger on stream, monkey.
Yeah. No. But yeah,
that's the weird one. The foot and crotch cam, that was all right. But no, eating food on stream.
Hey, me and the rest of the Discord are still waiting for those, all right? This one's a little the monkey this one is a little weirder, all right? Yeah, it was just weird because like I just went on Twitch to see what maybe there's a Valorant game going on that I can watch. Maybe Shoo's streaming. Maybe one of my friends are streaming. Nope, everyone's playing Fortnite or PUBG, or obviously Tarkov was still in there, so there's still some Tarkov streamers. So I was like, all right, there's nothing to watch. That's cool. So it was just weird to see, but yeah, all right. It's still weird. All right. I mean, what else do I got for you? Nothing. But I will ask you, you got any good eggs or Earth ambassadors?
Why don't you start? I forgot to look for that.
Well, I'm good to hear to tell you. I think we should retire this section of the podcast because I got nothing.
Oh, I guess. Okay, whoever the fuck is running a Chinese secret police in America, I guess they were like harassing people who compared Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh in America, which I don't know. Yeah, we probably don't need you. That's kind of weird.
What the fuck?
That's kind of weird. They're actually convicting people of this. That's the creepy thing. So it's like, yeah, I don't. Whoever did this, get the fuck out. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I do actually have one now that I went through the rest of the articles. So Utah Elementary School cancels Underground Railroad simulation.
Oh my god.
Have you heard of an
Oh.
Underground Railroad simulation?
What happened?
So, let me tell you. In a way for U.S. history 5th graders to learn about the Civil War, people have tried to put out this simulation involving the students so they could see how bad it truly was back there. So they would it involved children chosen at random in the class to pretend to play roles such as slave owner or slave. It was also highly recommended to attend. So I don't know why you're trying to do this. This got shut down immediately once the parents had to get the permission slip to let their kids do this. But apparently this isn't...
Who's the fucker who was just like, what if we had an Underground Railroad game?
I don't know.
It's like Capture the Flag, but with humans. Jesus Christ.
This is just real life prop hunt, right? At this point, like, that's what they're trying to convey.
Yeah, this is not good.
It's bad. This is really bad. I do not... No, don't do this.
This is the equivalent. I mean, it's much worse, so don't even try to fucking... Whoa, this is much worse than... did you ever play the game Cowboys and Indians when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
And people would be like, oh, I want to be a cowboy. You'd throw the shit on the ground, round them up, and then you'd walk away. I still catch motherfuckers with that.
Did you ever do the Indian burn on, like, other students when you're in... Yeah.
Yes. I was a bully, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Like, of course. I was an angry kid. No one was safe.
I do have a question, quick tangent. What was, like, the first thing you did that kind of, like, realized, I might be a bully? Was there ever that moment for you? Because mine was in first grade, so...
Go with yours. I don't...
So, there wasn't, like, anything that was, like, too bad, right? But we did kind of, like, almost semi... Like, not really drown, because it's really hard to drown somebody in a classroom setting. But we kind of, like, in a way, waterboarded him. He was just drinking his water bottle, and he was showing us that, like, he can... It was really weird. First graders, you know. He was showing us that he can suck the water out of his water bottle while it's laying on his desk without him touching it, right? First grader shit, right? Obviously, we see him do this. I just grabbed the water bottle, pushed it further into his mouth, and then squeezed it. So, like, all the water went rushing to... Yeah, teacher didn't like that very much. So, that was the moment where I realized, probably not the smartest thing to do to a human being. So, yeah.
I don't...
None for you? You never got that moment of...
I just always knew I was an asshole. Like, I don't... Like, growing up with 2 older brothers and 1 younger brother, you kind of figured it out pretty fucking quick, man. It was... It was like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, sir.
Shu knew his destiny before it even started. He knew he had to be the villain at the school.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Yeah. No one really fucked with my younger brother, though.
That's good, you know. I never did it to protect anybody. I just did it out of my own sick way of getting pleasure from watching people suffer, so, yeah, not as cool. All right, end of tangent. Anyway, this isn't the first time this has happened, by the way. This, like, underground simulation thing. This has been done in other parts of the country. So, with what they say is mixed results. So I'm saying, like, it's...
Where was it good? Where was it good?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the exact paragraph where it says, like, this has been done in other places. Let's see. So they... this is one part where it says the district responded in part that lessons using simulations can be effective when utilizing with appropriate topics and conditions. Teaching slavery using a simulation activity is inappropriate. So at least they realize it's wrong, right? Which I don't think it should have started to begin with. So an education-based news source called Education Week said that Underground Railroad simulations have popped up in different schools across the U.S. in recent years with mixed reviews. all it says. It does not say where it's happened, so that's a problem. But you know, it's they say they found it to be an effective way of teaching children about the brutalities of slavery during the Civil War era, while other schools have stated that it traumatized them. So, you know, mixed results, right?
I guess. I don't.
It,
I don't know, dude.
this feels a lot like the Stanford prison experiment. Did you hear about that, like, psychology experiment, right?
No.
Pretty much, a psychologist put together an experiment where he had college students come in, picked at random ones to be guards and ones to be prisoners, right? And they did this for 30 days straight. Well, they tried to do it for 30 days straight. About like 2 weeks in or something like that, like it was all chaos where the guards had so much power and the prisoners were like completely traumatized by it. Down to the point where even the psychologist himself was so entrenched by the power of being like the dean of like this prison, where his wife had to step in and tell him to stop it before he realized like how bad the situation has gotten. So on a smaller fifth grader level, this feels very similar to that to me, where it's like
the old mall cop dilemma. Just because you got a fancy sticker doesn't mean you're a badass.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, yeah, we'll make some of these fifth graders slave owners. We'll make the other ones slaves. We'll see how that goes for it, right? So, yeah, I can see how this could be bad, right? We've kind of done this experiment already, and it was proven to be unethical. I don't think we need to be bringing it to fifth graders. But yeah, I get, whoever decided in the first thought to say, hey, let's have an underground railroad simulation. Yeah, we don't really need you here, I guess. I get you're trying to help, but you're not. So, all right. You want to get into some cunts and clits or rush or not rush?
Yeah, we can start with clits and cunts.
How dare you mix them?
So this is a southern. I was about to say southern Colorado. This is a southern state. Fourth body pulled from state's lake, igniting fears of a serial killer.
This must be southern Colorado. No. I'm gonna go with Georgia on this one. I don't know why, but they feel like the serial killer type.
This is Texas.
Damn.
This is Texas. They don't know what's going on. They recently found someone floating on top, but they've discovered 3 other bodies, and one of them was like someone missing since like 2019. The government says, sorry, this is not serial killer fashion. Their concerns are not real, basically. And I don't know, it's kind of weird how basically the officials in Texas just think people are getting drunk and walking into a lake.
Yeah. That seems like a Texas explanation of what's happening that they'd give out. You guys just getting too drunk and walking into the lake. But
that's basically that's the nicer version of saying it.
Could this be like gang related or like cartel or something like that?
They don't mention that. They don't mention that. I don't know. Speaking of cartel, did you see Chapo's sons? Stuff starting to come out about them because like they're starting to get picked up and arrested. They were feeding people to their pet tigers. They would like Jabba the Hutt fucking fight pit. I was like, Jesus Christ. Another thing was that they would put a hole in you with a corkscrew and then grind up chili peppers and shove it in there, and it was like, good Lord.
You believe it or not, I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff.
This is just floating around on the front of New York Post, dude. This is normal everyday shit.
Apparently.
Yeah, this is all of half a scroll down.
I did not see that at all.
I mean, fuck it. Let's get into this. I already brought this up. I didn't want to because it's like so gruesome.
I don't really pay attention. I don't really go on New York Post. So I guess that's why I didn't see it. But like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is This you don't even have to scroll that far down. This is just here. The largest, most violent, prolific fentanyl. Okay. It also reveals that the siblings and their henchmen' sadistic violence knew no bounds, as well as is well known to cartel insiders and exports. According to the indictment of I don't know, one of the cartels. Mm-hmm. Torture sessions included waterboarding, electrical shock carried out by the cartel's ninnies, a particular violent group of sicarios. I'm saying that wrong. Or hitmen turned into urban warfare and sniper proficiency, the indictment says. Once victims spilled the wanted info, however, they became useless and were disposed of.
Okay. Complete regard of human life, huh? That seems to be their.
There we go.
Their thing.
Used a one of them cited an incident where they used a corkscrew to rip out a Mexican federal law enforcement officer's muscle, then poured hot chilies in his open wounds and nose.
Oh.
Then they shot him. Let's see. Nope, just talking about how bad it is. Sorry, this is some sick shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not going to extreme detail right now. I'm actually really happy you're not doing that because I don't want to hear all that shit. But this is fucked. This is definitely fucked.
Yeah, they would literally send him into a pit with a tiger. I was like, good lord. All right, yeah, there's that. So Texas.
Yeah.
If you're it says, here's the weird thing, the reason why people think it's a serial killer, every single body that's been pulled out of that lake so far has been a man near the age of 30.
So what the government will say is midlife crisis 30s drunk male Texans, right?
Apparently, they're just wandering around and they're all drowning. All right, on to some better news. Or maybe not, I don't know. I guess people are pissed off about Haribo gummy bears.
I saw an image of Haribo gummy bears on a little side panel, like promoting other articles, but I didn't see it. What area did you say this was?
This is just the internet.
Oh, okay.
So this is just like a little palate cleanser because God knows we need it. Are you aware of the flavor of the green gummy bear according to the package?
No, I always thought it was supposed to be like. I'm gonna be honest, I thought they always taste the same, so I didn't really know they had flavors.
Okay, so you thought Skittles? Skittles does this.
Yeah.
Apparently, green gummy bears.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry.
No, I'm not gonna accept that answer.
Yeah, it's funny because that's what the internet says.
I would accept watermelon, but not strawberries.
No, this is a picture on their package. Green gummy bears are strawberry. White is pineapple. Orange is orange. Lemon is yellow. Raspberry is red.
Raspberry? Not like cherry or like even apple would be. Raspberries. The obscure fruit.
Yeah, all right. Shout out raspberries.
Yeah.
The fucking trash of the berries.
Blackberries all the way.
Yeah.
They're delicious. They're better, in my opinion, they're better than blueberries. I'll say it.
I like my berries like I like my women. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Black and blue.
Jesus Christ.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Guys,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Fine.
Presley hits me. All right. That's a joke.
Yeah, don't take that out of context.
She's gonna be listening. She's gonna be listening. You motherfucker.
This is a satirical, explicit podcast. Expect jokes like this, all right? We already talked about the Underground Railroad simulation that's happened, so.
Earlier this podcast, I told you I came over a made-up sport.
Yeah,
okay?
in 4 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, no one in this podcast has made it 4 rounds. Not even a quarter of that. All right. This is in the northwest of the United States. Plus-sized traveler demands free seats and better accommodations on airlines.
This is Washington, right?
This is Washington.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a picture of the woman and her boyfriend who say that if you're a fat fuck, you shouldn't have to pay for the second seat that your butt cheeks take over.
If you're fat, you should be privileged.
As a fellow fat fuck. Okay? I am a fat fuck.
Mm-hmm. I am too.
Okay? You don't have to fucking fly. You can sit your ass in your fucking car and drive. Or hitchhike for all I fucking care.
Yeah. You guys probably own a truck, so one can sit in the front 2 seats and one can sit in the back. It's fine.
Jeez. I'm going to be 100% honest. I did not see that coming from you. I thought you were better than this.
I stoop
Here's
low.
how it's going to do. We're going to travel from Washington. They were flying from Washington to Colorado, so I'm just going to use that.
I'm sorry.
We're going to play truck driver from Washington. Yeah, please don't come. We are literally full, and you will burst us open at the seams.
Again, satirical, explicit podcast.
Fat. I get to make the jokes.
We're not here to be snowflakes, all right? Go fuck yourself. How about that? There we go.
I posted a picture of the boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know. This lady basically is having like. Want to see a picture of her in the seat?
Oh, no. But yeah.
Yeah, so this is a change.org thing.
Ugh.
And she wants... Some of these things are totally reasonable as a person who has been on an airplane before. Mm-hmm. Larger seats. I think we can all agree. Skinny and not. Those fucking seats suck dick.
Yeah.
More leg room. And that's about where I hop off. That's such as providing larger seats, seatbelt extenders, which they do, and alternative seating arrangements, she wrote in the petition. Quote, all plus-size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat or even 2 or 3 seats, depending on their size, to accommodate their needs and ensure their comfort during the flight. For plus-size passengers who purchase extra seats on their own, Cheney, the woman, wants the airline to fully reimburse their additional seats.
No.
Why don't you just ask him to fucking reimburse the meals? Like, I don't...
Also, with, like, seatbelt extenders, they do have those, but just not for that diameter, you know? So it's...
Once again, you don't have to fly.
Yeah. Here's an idea. I understand that we want bigger seats for planes, but there's, like, the reason they're that small is so they can fit as many people as they can, right? So, but, you could always just buy 2 first-class tickets. That'll fit you just fine.
I don't think it'd fit this person just fine. They might need 6. She also called on the airlines to, quote, provide additional airport assistance to plus-size traveler if necessary, including wheelchair assistance and priority boarding, and proper employee training to handle, quote, sensitive situations and providing appropriate customer service for larger travelers.
There's no way they'd let those 2 sit next to each other, right?
I think for weight distribution, one had to sit on left side of the plane.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Right. Yeah. Had to be in the middle, too.
This might come as a fucking shocker to you. Planes flying is a fucking science, so if you have 2 people who weigh 2,000 pounds, guess what? You kind of can't have them on the same side of the plane.
Yeah. Which, like, I don't mind larger people sitting with me on a plane. I actually prefer it, especially if they buy 2 seats, so I have more leg room on my side, right? If I have to sit next to them. but like you get what you paid for. All right, you need 2 seats. You should pay for that. All right. And hey, you paid for 2 seats, you get 2 meals, right? So there you go.
That's true. And the last thing I'll say is, if they're like, "Oh, I don't want to take a road trip," they haul cows to the slaughterhouse every day. Cows, pigs. I'm sure they'll fit you.
Yeah, they definitely would have room for you too. The cows are pretty small these days. This being international first class seats, so this isn't exactly. Well, okay. Well, here it is. Domestic flights have around 34 to 68 inches of pitch and 18 to 22 inches in width. So there's a chance it would fit them. Maybe not the width size. That's definitely a problem there for domestic flights. But
once again, you don't have to fucking fly.
Yeah.
I don't get this.
yeah,
I hate it when people bitch about this. It's just like, yeah, then drive.
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous. So is your argument. Thank you. Sit down.
At least we didn't see either of them masturbate on the plane.
That's true. Got to give them credit. Multiple times.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think if they did, no one would have known. All right, we got to move on. We can't just keep shitting on fatties.
We can make a whole episode on that.
All right. We are going to go. We're gonna go.
Which article is it today?
Let's go. I'm gonna say the south of the Northeast. I think that's technically what this is, because this was an original colony. Okay.
Okay.
Police investigating after trailer containing $750,000 in dimes broken into at a Walmart parking lot.
Okay. As I quickly have to look up the 13 original states.
Colonies.
Yeah, but then became states. All right, so that's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're going by that standards, never mind. That was gonna go too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a railroad that needs to be built or something, and there's lawns that need to be mowed for me. So
Winnie the Pooh would like a word with you.
Yeah. So hold on, someone's at my door. All right, southern northeast.
Is it?
This state has 2 football teams and 2 hockey teams.
That doesn't help me at all. I was gonna say Pennsylvania.
Close. Philadelphia.
I won't lie. Forgot that was a state. Wait, Philadelphia.
That was the OG capital.
Yeah.
They also only have. I thought I confused. Okay, so Philadelphia is a shithole because I just confused it with Philadelphia with Pennsylvania. Too.
Okay. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania.
We'll
I was like, wait a second, that's a city.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
It's been a boring week. Our brains are kind of melted at this point. It's fine.
Yeah, my brain's trying to fit into one seat.
It's just trying to fit into a crab shell right now. It's fine.
So here's a picture of after the robbery. Those are fucking trash cans full of dimes.
Dimes. Okay.
It was from the Philadelphia Mint. And, yeah, I don't know. Here's a cool thing. Anytime you fuck around with money in the United States, do you know who comes after you first?
IRS?
Secret Service.
Oh.
So, good fucking luck, bro.
Those had to be like super fucking heavy, right?
They are literal trash cans filled with dimes. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Speaking of Secret Service, just really quickly, tangent again. The Secret Service now monitors Twitch users, by the way.
Oh no!
Yeah, so,
I guess you're gonna listen to this lady whispering in my ear and some drunk guy playing Minecraft. You got me.
Yeah, I thought it was like, it makes sense at this point with all the shit that Twitch has gone through. It makes sense why they're being monitored now.
Secret Service just wants to watch Amaranth playing a hot tub.
That's true.
All right, let's
true,
quit playing.
Yeah.
All right. This is the northern part of the South.
Okay.
This is gonna be a two-parter one. Boy gets stuck climbing into claw machine for prize. So the first question is, what state?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your answer?
Kentucky.
Close. North Carolina. Now, how old is the boy that got stuck into the claw machine?
16.
Ooh, close. 13.
Oh.
Way too old to be doing this. You know
You're
better.
a tween. You should know better.
Yeah, that's true. Probably not.
13.
Yeah, I don't know. He crawled inside of the fucking thing, got stuck. They had to call the cops.
I remember seeing an episode of someone doing that in like How I Met Your Mother. It was like one of like the first episodes in their first season. Kid was stuck in there for like 6 hours and then peed himself. So he got to keep all the prizes.
Good. Hell yeah.
You know, showing dominance over the stuffed animals.
There was a story a long time ago. Someone trained a cat to go in there and get the prizes out.
That's smart. I mean, kind of dangerous,
Yeah.
but smart.
Yeah, that was. Well, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of hate the game, this is the South. Felon sentenced after posting with gun in Instagram video.
Florida?
This is Florida. Yeah. A convicted felon in Florida who appeared in a social media post holding a handgun was sentenced to 2.5 years in federal prison. Terry Christopher Flourney, 23, was sentenced Friday in Fort Myers federal court. He pled guilty in December to illegally possessing a firearm.
Lovely. You know what this kind of reminds me of? There's really only 2 places this happens with 3 places this happens with stupid people. I knew it was Florida because you said it was the South. But this also happens in California, as we've seen multiple times, right?
Yeah.
And apparently Utah as well. I wasn't really going to bring up this article, but, you know, just Utah registered sex offender arrested after dressing up as Elmo around kids at farmer's market. They caught him through his Instagram. Yeah, so, just...
Who would have thought criminals weren't smart people?
Yeah. He got... I'll quickly go through this because it's not as fun as, you know, posing with your gun in Florida, I guess. But
what a stupid fuck.
So stupid. This guy failed to follow like zoning ordinance, right? Staying within his boundaries. Obviously being way too close around kids without parents signed approval, which apparently that's a thing that they can get. And he also did not update his address of where he was living. So they thought this guy lived down in Saratoga Springs. He actually lives way closer to me now in Lehi, Utah, where this farmer market happens, where he, I guess, works or he just goes to like help out. He's dressed up as Elmo, right next to Stitch riding a horse. Here's a picture for you. Just an interesting photo. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's other pictures with him on a tractor and next to goats holding a child. I didn't want to share those ones. That seems a little too gross. So
yeah.
He did put out an apology saying that like,
oh yeah, that fixes
oh yeah, right.
That, I'm sorry.
I'll read it for you too, since I'm so nice for this guy. Fuck this guy. I've been on this for 30 years and no other offenses. I'm trying to improve myself and be helpful to others. I really am sorry that I offended everyone and apologize for any kind of fear or undue concern that I caused them, especially for my sweet wife and other people I know and worked with.
You're still married?
Yeah. If they have concerns, I understand because there is such a stigma attached to the word sex offender. Such a stigma attached to the word sex offender.
What if you didn't victimize people?
There have been no new offenses or anything like that. Never had I intended to conceal or hide anything. I'll do whatever is necessary to make things right, he added. Yeah. He was convicted in 1995 of 2 counts of attempted sexual assault. So,
Yeah, there's a stigma with
yeah,
it.
yeah, my guy.
Yeah.
He's my other birth
Poor-
ambassador.
poor sex offender.
Yeah.
Poor sex
Oh,
offender.
so sad. He's my other Earth ambassador.
Aw, poor guy.
Yeah. Such a stigma around
Yeah.
that word.
Yeah, you know who it was? It was probably the victim's fault. They were probably wearing something that he wanted.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just kidding. Fuck this guy. All right, moving on. Let's get some eye bleach for us all. This is one of those ones that's floating in between. I think it's technically, again, the southern part of the Northeast. Chunky cat up for adoption in state weighs 40.3 pounds.
Maryland?
This is going to be Virginia.
Ah. On my map, it's counted as the South. Virginia's counted as...
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know.
weird. I even went with one in the South, which is Maryland, apparently. So that is fat. I kind of...
Okay, we're talking about the cat jerk off.
Sorry, I had to scroll down from that picture from earlier. No, I'm kidding. That is a fat cat, though, and I think it's cute.
46 pounds.
Yeah, that's big.
Sorry, 40.3 pounds. They were talking about a different cat that weighed 46 pounds and then died.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting off that one. I only got 2 more. Yeah, I got 2 more, and then we'll get into Rush Not Rush because this one's coming on a little long. Long come.
Just the way I like it.
All right, Canada, America, Mexico. Sugar craving bear breaks into car, drinks 69 cans of soda.
Canada.
This is Canada.
Yes. There's nothing this wholesome than the United States.
Yeah. Our bears do cocaine.
Yeah, we make movies about it.
Not sugar, pussies.
Not that other life substance.
She said the bears seemed particularly interested in Orange Crush, good taste, but gave up after sampling some Diet Cola, even better taste. Roselle said the damage to her car included ripped leather, a broken window roller, and a sticky residue everywhere. The bear came inside of this woman's Jeep. Of course, white leather interior goes really good with Orange Crush, she said. Oh, pretty good mentality for it.
Yeah.
She said she is hoping her insurance company will pay for some of the damages. She said she is always careful not to leave food or trash in her car overnight, but she had not expected the cans of soda would attract a Bruins attention. Why did you have 72 cans of fucking pop in your car?
Coming back from a party. Gotta steal what you can.
She purchased it for her business. I'm gonna guess this is a vending machine person.
Hopefully, or we have a problem.
72 cans of soda. Good lord.
What's the most amount of soda I've ever had in one sitting was probably a 12-pack of like the small cans.
I was about
That's
to say.
it. Like that's the most.
Oh no.
As a child.
No, I crushed a 12-pack of Coke. Easy.
Coca-Cola.
It earned me the nickname for like a good 2 years of Cokazilla.
Okay.
Yeah. That was.
Mine was always just Mountain Dew or Pepsi.
Oh, we got a gamer, Red Cross. Come get him.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: he commits only war crimes.
That is true. I don't believe in rules of war.
I headshot medics. Purpose.
I've never heard of this girl called Geneva because I'm a gamer.
Your convention, I'm not for it. My virginity shall stay intact.
I can't go to conventions. I'm antisocial.
Well, if you do, apparently an Elmo disguise will get you in. This is the Northwest again. This is all, this rounds out basically all of the United States. Man throws $200,000 on state's highway to, quote, bless others.
Is it Oregon?
This is Oregon,
oh,
yeah.
I was like, there's no way Washington has that much money.
That's true. The homeless tried creating their own city. Remember that? This is a man by the name Colin. Colin Davis McCarthy, who is 38. McCarthy, who was not charged with any crime, told officers he was doing well and wanted to bless others with gifts of money. The money is believed to have come from McCarthy's family shared bank account. Oh. Police warned McCarthy he could be cited for littering or creating a hazard on the highway and agreed to stop throwing the cash. Oregon State Patrol Captain Kyle Kennedy said other drivers stopped on the highway and quickly collected the $100 bills.
Wish I was out there at that time. Could have got extra like 100, 200.
Yeah, but you would have been in Oregon.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Kennedy, who is the officer, said officers searched the highway for any leftover cash but didn't find any. Good answer. Yeah. That's how we do it. We find a wallet, we take what's in there, and then we give it back.
Or you don't say anything,
Good answer.
And you have a fake ID. Don't do that.
Do those stories piss you off? Like people find like a shopping bag full of cash, and they find whoever it belonged to. And they're like, oh, the money was there.
As a person who literally feels like they have an angel and devil on their shoulders, part of me is always like, it's a good person, right? I'm glad they're still out there. The other part of me is like, I would have taken that. I wouldn't have told anybody. Like,
here's what I would have bought with this money within 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here's all the money I would have donated to you in 5 minutes.
Okay. All right.
It would be true.
Rush, not rush. Yeah.
I always give you blood money.
Okay. IRS and apparently Secret Service man listening. Ain't me, dog.
Don't touch my dimes.
Yeah, were you in Philadelphia recently?
No. Too busy picking up two fat people on my dump truck.
Yeah, they also helped with the dimes. It's bodysuits. It's just filled with dimes. Yeah. The record for soccer juggling has been broken.
I'm gonna say this isn't him.
No, this is a 10-year-old from China, and I will not be saying his name. Why are we doing this? I mean, it doesn't say where he's at. Tang Yin Fan. What did he do? Juggling the ball with his feet 8,147 times in 1 hour.
All right.
I'm going to read this quote exactly how it is. I'm not racist. This is how Guinness put the quote out. In our soccer club, many teammates can juggle ball over 1,000 times with both feet, but I'm the best performer.
I mean,
that hurts. That hurts. What if we just translated it and gave this 10-year-old a shot to not sound like a dipshit? What if, hear me out, we just helped him out a little bit.
Not like exactly quoted with like Google Translate or something like that, but like, yeah,
verbatim.
Modified it a little bit to make it a little bit more less stereotypical in a society.
What if we made him sound like he could form a sentence instead of just only played soccer? Like, what if I don't know how I feel about that one.
I won't lie. When my mom writes emails in English, it comes out like that sometimes. So she has me fix it, but
it always comes from the truth.
But I fix it so it sounds normal. And honestly, she does a really good job at doing that herself. So like, I barely all I do is like punctuations and like fix some like corrections. That's it. She's really good on doing it on her own. So
hell yeah.
There's the stereotypes going away. So go fuck yourself, Guinness. All right, you make shit beer anyway.
I actually like
I've
it.
never tried it. I'm going to be honest.
I'm disgusted.
I've never tried it. I just don't like beer.
Let's go with this one. The record for the most push-ups in an hour has been broken. Bonus points if you can get within 1,000 of what this person did.
No, I'm going to guess 3,000.
Correct. This person did 3,182 push-ups, and it was not David Rush. This is an Australian bodybuilder. Lucas Helmke, Helmke, great name, of Brisbane, competed for an average of over 53 push-ups per minute to break the record of most push-ups in an hour. The previous record was 3,182. Wait, that's the same.
So he tied?
I think this is a typo.
Okay. They just copy and pasted the same amount.
They say broke. Yeah, they said broke like 4 times, but they say the same fucking number.
That's not right. Good job, Giddis. Do we?
All right.
Is it like Australia? We have to flip the numbers upside down to read the true like.
Oh fuck! Hold on, we might be on to something. This is my favorite one. The record for the fastest time to completely suck up a Capri Sun has been broken. Yeah, how do you like that?
I want to say this is him, but it's not. It's not him.
You don't think David Rich could suck up a Capri Sun?
I bet he could do it faster than this guy, but I think he's been too busy, so I'm gonna say this isn't him.
What do you? Okay, you're correct on that one.
Okay.
What do you think the record is to suck a Capri Sun?
Like 4.2 seconds?
suck
I
it
don't know.
dry. Wrong. 10.4.
Okay. I'm gonna say he could do it in 4.
This is a German man by the name of Andre Ortolf. Ortolf.
I honestly like that name. I think it sounds pretty badass to me.
Is this an anagram for Adolf Hitler? No. All right. The record was originally set in 2021 by British man Declan Evans, who drank the Capri Sun in 16.6 seconds, and it was broken later that same year by serial record breaker Leah Schuitkever, who finished the beverage pouch in 15.7 seconds. Guinness World Records rules for the record require challenges to start with a completely unopened Capri Sun, with the time it takes to remove the straw from the plastic sleeve and stab it in the pouch included in the final time.
Okay.
10 seconds really seems like a lot, dude.
But to get through the packaging and everything, I can understand there being like a little bit of time having to do. I don't understand if that.
Just hit the hole.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
just hit the hole and suck it up. Let's
as
go.
men, we know that there could be a problem with that. All right.
Suck that juice.
I still think Rush could beat this. I bet, like, I'll change his time. I'll give it, like,
we could.
That's what I'm
this.
saying, too. I think we could break this. 8 seconds, you know?
8 seconds seems very doable.
Yeah.
There might be Capri Sun in the lungs, but who knows?
It's good for you, all right? Built up the immune system.
Ooh, pneumonia never hurt anybody.
Yeah, my lungs are already filled with juice. I could do some more.
Is Rush involved with the most skydivers over 60 making a shape?
No, but we've talked about. Is it the same group? I don't think it's him though.
It's not him. This is the skydivers over 60.
Okay, I feel like they broke a record before doing this too.
They previously attempted the record in 2022, but members were unable to perfect the formation before poor weather scuttled further attempts.
Okay, maybe that's what we heard then.
Oh, no, they did break it. They broke a second record the next day when 95 skydivers completed a sequential formation, which involved the participants changing their formation in the middle of the free fall.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Old fucks falling back down. Does David Rush have the most Deadpool memorabilia?
No, and this isn't me either.
This is not David Rush. This is Gareth Peter Paulini, a South African living in Ireland. Okay. He has 2,250 pieces of Deadpool stuff.
I mean, that's cool, but why? Is that rude to say? I get you like Deadpool, but it's getting a little extreme.
This is kind of a living collection, he said. Every month I add new items. I would love to find a way to show this to other Deadpool fans as the collection grows and new pieces come in. It's not open to the public yet, but there's something in the works. This is his fucking storage shed behind his house.
Jesus. I mean, I like Deadpool, but I'm not going to collect, like, that much shit for Deadpool. I think the most Deadpool memorabilia I have is one comic book. So
Solid play.
I like it. I played his game on the Xbox, but I'm not going to collect this. It's a little extreme is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, this falls on the Sonic level, bud.
Yeah.
Not cool. Kind of creepy. Did David Rush break the record for hand passes of a 20-pound weight?
Oh, I mean,
20 pounds. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say this is him. I don't know why, but
this is him. But he did not break the record attempt because Guinness is a bunch of cucks.
Oh.
And apparently, when they broke it down, so it was the most. It was how quickly you could attempt. Okay, sorry. It was how quickly you could pass the weight 100 times.
Mm-hmm.
Rush's attempt was 15.8, but during the slow-mo, they determined that at 15.04 seconds, both of his hands were touching the weight. Another run was disqualified because he was using a kettlebell and his hands didn't fully grab it, which...
Ugh.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Fuck you, Guinness.
Suck dick, Guinness.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Damn. Well, at least he's back, you know? I don't understand why he wasn't out.
It's been like 3 or 4, huh? And we even missed a break.
Yeah, I could see why he was gone. It's because he was too busy dealing with Guinness's stuck-up rules, but...
Fucking David Rush out here getting yoked to crush puss.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking slurp up the Suns. Capri Suns.
We gotta get a thing together, all right? We gotta see if we can ask him to beat that Capri Sun record. For Stem.
This Capri Sun.
For Stem. All right.
That's all.
All right. Well, you want anything to plug before we end it here? Said that a little weird. It's fine.
Yeah. Suck your Capri Suns.
Yeah. Also,
suck them hard.
I may or may not have bought Resident Evil 4, so suck on that.
Attaboy.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good day, night, week, whatever it is, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.